Friends, countrymen, fellow degenerates, welcome back to this episode of Bets and Buds. We are the Buds helping you cash your bets. I am Jason Smoking Token.
I'm Bobby Light.
Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. We're on week 9 of the NFL season. That shit is fucking
this is halfway point right here.
Halfway point already. Son of a bitch, it is going so fast.
Yes, it
so fast. But it's been an exciting season so far. Last week was a shitty slate of games for the most part. We only had one game, first time since 1970 that we had only one score game.
Oh, yeah, one score game.
Yeah, one score game. And it was the Jets and Bengals of all games. You know, too, on top of that, the Jets getting their first victory against the Bengals. Late game victory they stole away from them. So let's see what goes on this week here. We got a lot of big spreads this week, man. So I really don't like how this is
I seen something on Twitter on Monday, I think it was. It was called the Circle of Parity. And like it went down and how every team can, it's almost like the fucking 7 Ways to Kevin Bacon game.
Yeah.
Where it gets every team on the board, who beat who. All the way back to the
really,
yeah,
nice.
It was kind of wild.
Yeah, that's the NFL though.
The circle of parity,
and that's why everybody loves it, man. That's why, that's why it's a great game to bet on because there's so much parity, so much randomness that goes on, and you got to be on your P's and Q's if you're going to be a productive NFL gambler.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, brother. Let's go ahead and get that bullshit out of the way.
All right, so let's talk about the Blues right now. They are losers of 5 straight. They've lost 5 straight games now. It's not looking good. Just overall, the team's a mess right now. Robert Thomas was out the other night. We've lost Neighbors for at least a month, if not longer. He was your leading goal scorer after the first 8. Logan Mayu, it's not looking real good. I don't want to crap all over that trade yet, but it's even worse because you see what Balduke's doing up in Montreal. He's got 5 goals already and lighting it up. Playing really well. But this team is just nobody's playing. The forwards, they're not scoring like they should be. This team is too talented to be giving up as many goals as they are. The goaltenders have not played well. The defensemen are from... If you look at the metrics, the defense has actually been not too bad. It's just the goalies are playing really bad, too, right now.
Get up a lot of soft goals?
A lot of soft goals. And, I mean, Hofer, he didn't get yanked last night, but he's been yanked twice out of his 4 games so far this season.
He's looked rough, like, just from a little bit that I've watched so far in this early go to season.
But, like you said, you're, let's see, we're 9... We're 11% of the way through the season right now. So, I mean, you still got a long ways to go. The Blues were in the same position last year when they actually fired Bannister.
Yeah.
So they were 5-9-1 at that. We're 5-9-3, I think.
I don't see them getting rid of Montgomery.
No, they're not. They're not firing Montgomery. But just remember, we were here in the same position last year.
All right. All right, so that's Blues hockey. Also, real quick, we'll touch on this real fast because our home team isn't involved, but it's still baseball and it's still the World Series.
Yes.
We got the World Series again tonight, Game 5 action, coming off of a big win for the Blue Jays last night after that 18-game.
Yeah, I mean, they could have easily packed in the towel there and been butthurt and not came out to, but they came out to play last night.
Well, but I also feel like that was also I won't say a mistake. It was his turn in the rotation, but that's the problem with showing. Yeah, Ohtani. Yeah, because so he had 9 plate appearances in that 18-game.
And was on base.
It was on base all 9 times because he went 4 for 4 during the first 9 innings. Then when they played the second baseball game, they just walked him every time, like to get him back on base again. So again, I mean, I just feel like that was a little bit much to expect for him to come out and pitch a gem. But again, both bullpens were depleted because they used every pitcher, every field position player. So.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, it was still 2-1 going into that 7th inning. So it's not like he was terrible.
He didn't pitch terrible. I think that was just a total of basically playing 2 baseball games by both teams.
Shane Bieber threw a gem. When's the last time you said his name?
Right, exactly. So. Yeah, he was from the Indians, wasn't he?
Yeah, he started with the Guardians.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been an interesting World Series. Game 5 is tonight. There's no break.
Yeah, no break. Game 5 is tonight. Game 5 is tonight. All right, so that's the World Series baseball there. Let's go ahead and touch into this college football slate. So I'll dive in that a little bit. Vandy coming off a big win against the Mizzou Tigers last week. So they're ranked number 9 right now. And Texas, they're playing Texas. So Texas is ranked number 20 in the country right now. So Texas,
that's in Texas though, right?
Yeah, it's at Texas right now. So Texas is 6-2, Vandy 7-1. So that's gonna be a big tough matchup.
I mean, this is probably the biggest game of Vandy's college like in the last 70 years.
Yes,
like,
definitely. I mean, this because they're playoff bound as long as they stay on the road right now.
They just got to hold serve.
Yeah, they got to go hold serve and try and make it to that SEC championship game. But Texas is still Arch Manning's still in the concussion protocol, so we don't know if he's going to be playing or not yet for this Saturday afternoon game. But we'll just kind of see and go from there.
Mizzou's on a bye this week, and they probably need it, especially with you're going to be starting a true freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
In your next game.
Yeah.
On the road against Texas A&M.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's going to be a rough go at it. All right. The next up, we got Oklahoma at Tennessee. I mean, Oklahoma's ranked 18th. They got Tennessee at number 14 team in the country. This is basically a playoff game now for them.
This is going to end somebody's season.
Yeah, because the loser of this game pretty much is going to be eliminated from the playoff picture. I mean, there's just no way really to battle that. SEC cannibalizes each other like week after week after week. I mean, it's just a tough matchup. Then we got 23 USC at Nebraska. Nebraska had a couple tough losses, but they're both, I think, like with 2 lost teams. Nebraska's up there. Now, they're not ranked anymore. USC's ranked 23 in the country. Nebraska had a very disappointing loss against Minnesota. Yes. So, I mean, they're coming off of that one. They're trying to get a bounce-back win here at home against the Trojans. So then the final game here is probably the game of the week. This is where College Game Day is going to be. We got Cincinnati at Utah. Cincinnati is actually projected right now as a favorite to win the Big 12.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, they had a tough loss at the beginning of the season against Nebraska, actually. But they've been rolling ever since then. I mean,
Utah just blew out Colorado.
Yeah, they blew out. But I mean, Colorado right now, I mean, they're a mess. I mean, they're going to be a mess for a while until, I mean, again, I don't know what's going to happen up there. Right. Honestly, I mean, Deion was able to ride that train when he had, Shedeur and he had Travis Hunter and again, until they fix that defensive line situation, they're going to have a hard time at it in Division I football.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of big games this week.
No, not a whole lot of big games at all. So Cincinnati, Utah, that's why College Game Day is there and for this week because that's pretty much the biggest showcase that we got going right now. So that's our college football slate. Again, once you know, if you follow this show, we do not bet on college. I do not bet on college kids. Bobby Light doesn't really dive into it.
Man, I've placed a bet like once or twice. I actually hit on a Missouri bet when we were live betting one day.
Really? Yeah. Actually, I think I remember that. Yeah. But outside of that, I really don't do that. So with that being said, let's dive into that NFL slate.
Let's get it
week
done.
9. All right, so we got the Ravens and the Dolphins. The return of Lamar Jackson coming back. The Ravens getting the win, getting off the snide.
They did with
Snoop Huntley. Snoop Huntley. They were able to go in and beat the Bears last week. I would say, like they looked okay, but obviously as okay as you can look with Snoop Huntley. Derrick Henry still didn't get rolling the way you like to see Derrick Henry.
21 carries for 71 yards. I mean, that's not a good average, but he did find the end zone.
Yeah, he found the end zone. So, again, like I said, it's not what you would ideally like to see out of Derrick Henry, but Lamar Jackson is back. So that offense, and it came out today, so there was a big to-do about them taking all the games and all that crap out of the facilities.
Oh, I didn't know
yeah. So, yeah, it was a big thing, big to do last week. They took all the games, everything out of facilities.
Pulled all the Xboxes and PlayStations.
Yeah, all the ping pong tables, all that shit. Well, come to find out, so it didn't come from the coaches. It actually was Lamar Jackson had a press conference today, basically said that it was actually my call right here. Like, no, we're not playing good football right now. We need to get this shit out of here. We got to go on a roll. And we got to get on a run, which I like that as your leader because, I mean, a lot of times you go, is that a good move? I mean, if it came from the coaches, it might kind of cause a little bit of issue. But with it coming from Lamar Jackson.
Well, from another player.
That's what it means to have a player-run locker room. And so I like that about them. I can see them going on a run. And we'll dive into some of these other teams later, like in the AFC North.
As far as
that actually blew their chance to actually bury these Ravens here right now.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So the Ravens are 7.5-point favorites going into the Miami.
They are. They're going down to Miami though, and Lamar is coming off a 4-week hiatus. So, what do you think? I'll take the 7 points.
I like the Ravens to cover this. I think they're going to get it.
7.5.
Yeah, I got them 7.5. I like the Ravens to go ahead and get this on the runaway.
Okay.
And mainly because Lamar, with him doing that, making that move and making that statement, I see him having a phenomenal game. He's a South Florida boy, too, so he's going back home, so he put on the show in front of his people.
So you don't think Miami built off anything they did last week?
Hell no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because
that just shows you how big of a mess Atlanta is right now.
I mean, exactly.
We'll get into them.
Well, I mean, you brought Kirk Cousins in. I mean, Kirk Cousins is, he's where Kirk Cousins is in his career right now, and we'll see. I mean, Atlanta, they're kind of it's just a back and forth team because they only ran the ball 8 times, which I can't explain that. like whatsoever.
How do you do that? You got Bijan Robinson.
You got the best player in the NFL, most explosive player in the NFL right now. You gave him 10 touches.
Yeah, and that one cost me last week because he's the only one that didn't score.
Yeah, that was a killer right there. So we had Lamar Jackson. So for me, I think him coming in the game. 7.5 point favorites. I like
cover that one.
Yep, I like the Ravens to cover that. I like them actually win the game, and I like the over at 50.5.
I like the over. I've got 51.5, but I still like the over in this one. The Ravens defense hasn't been that good, and Miami still can move the ball if they get the right matchups.
Right.
So yeah, give me over 51.5. Baltimore to win.
All right, and then give me Lamar Jackson as my anytime touchdown scorer right there. I like that as my anytime touchdown score for this week. All right, the next up, so we got the Falcons at the Patriots here. We just talked about the Falcons and their lackluster performance last week against those lowly Dolphins, but somehow, some way, they found a way to basically
that might have sunk their season right there. They're 3-4 now. They've lost 2 games in a row that they probably shouldn't have lost.
Yeah, that was a shit performance. It really is. There's nothing I can say outside of that. The Patriots are on the roll right now. They're actually, if you would look at it, they're the number 1 seed in the AFC right now. Are. Patriots are back on top, and you let them get back in there before they have too much downtime. So.
Somebody was complaining about that the other day. It's like, it's only been 6 years.
Yeah. And they're back, baby, and they're back. Yeah, so who do you like in this one, Bobby?
I like the Patriots to actually hold serve at home, cover that 5.5. Atlanta has showed me nothing lately, and I don't think Penix coming in and London being back in the lineup is going to drastically change who the Patriots are, because they are balling right now.
Oh, yeah, they're balling.
Give me the over 44.5 and Patriots to win.
I have 45.5. We're in total agreement, though, in this game. I have 45.5. I like the over, too, as well. Give me Hunter Henry as my anytime touchdown scorer for this game here. Coming off a national tight end day where all the tight ends seem to fucking score last week. So,
they crushed it.
So it was a killer week. So next up, we got the Panthers at the Packers. So the Packers, who had an amazing game against the Steelers last week, looked really good.
They did.
The Panthers looked horrible last week under Andy Dalton. I had to laugh with some of the people that were saying, like, oh, Andy Dalton, there's not a big drop-off for him and Bryce Young. Come on, man.
Andy Dalton's bad.
Andy Dalton has been done as a starter for the last 5 years. He's a backup to come in an emergency if you need your backup to fill. But if a team has a full week to prepare for Andy Dalton being your quarterback, you're not really going to win a game with Andy Dalton. I don't care what anybody says, what they think about him. The Red Rifle, Red Rocket, whatever the hell you call him.
Because the thing is, they actually ran the ball pretty decently last week. I know Chuba's getting his not getting a great yards per carry average since he's been back like 2 weeks. But Rico Dowdell's still running the ball fine. They racked up over 100 yards rushing.
They ran the ball really well. They just couldn't keep up with the Bills because they couldn't stop the Bills.
Right,
really.
Couldn't stop the Bills.
216 yards from James.
Andy Dalton just can't throw that rock.
No, you got James Cook with 216 yards just rushing. So, that was
that's the highest in the NFL this year so far.
So I got 13.5.
Yeah, 13.5.
Yeah, 13.5. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, 13.5. Yeah.
Well, see, Green Bay likes to win a big game and then come out and look really lackluster in their next game. They've done it a couple of times this year already. So I will take the 13.5 points from the Panthers. I say it's over 44.5, but Green Bay obviously wins this game.
We're in total agreement there. And give me Christian Watson for my anytime touchdown score there. Christian Watson, who looked very good coming back in his first game back after the ACL injury from last year. All right, next up we got the Broncos at the Texans. The Broncos who destroyed our beloved Cowboys. Absolutely destroyed them.
Yeah, that wasn't pretty.
They couldn't stop Bo Nix. 4 touchdown passes from Bo Nix. Dak he didn't get any touchdowns, which I needed 2 touchdowns from you, Dak, for one of my parlays there. So it was a tough.
That was probably the worst. The Dallas pass defenses looked all year, for sure, or pass offense.
Pass offense all year by far.
Because we've seen their pass defense.
That game against the Bears was probably the worst performance. But so we got the Broncos in Texas in Texas State.
In Texas. So this is a weird one. The Broncos are obviously the better team, but they are going into Houston, and that Houston defense is really good.
And they looked good last week against the 49ers.
They did, but that just goes to show you that maybe the 49ers are, it's smoke and mirrors hard right there.
Oh, a lot of smoke and mirrors for sure. But for me, I go like with this being a 1.5 point, the Broncos being 1.5 point dogs, I'd take that points with the Broncos for sure.
Yeah, because I expect them to go and beat them.
I do too. Honestly, they don't have the receiver help, but the one thing that hurts them is that Patrick Surtain is out now. He's out with the shoulder injury or pectoral injury. somewhere in that range there. So they are going to miss Patrick Surtain, who was the defensive player of the year last year. So I like the Broncos to go still hold serve and win this game though. And then I like the over at 39.5.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like I know that both defenses are really good, but that still seems like a low
It's a low point total because, I mean, one defensive touchdown blows that up. I mean, I can see either one of these teams can put the defense pulling up.
Yeah, I mean, all you got to go do is that's 23-17 right there.
Right,
that's
exactly.
not a high-scoring
game.
No,
that's not a high-scoring game in the NFL. So I like the over at 39.5.
Yes, I'm agreeing.
So I'm at all overs right now so far for this week. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of big points.
Man, the overs hit like what? 11-2 last week.
I think I went 9-4 last week of the Eddie overs.
No, I was bad. I'm 6.
I went 9-4 on the overs last week.
Nice.
8-5 on the money line, 4-9 on my spread. My spread's been kicking my ass.
It's not been good.
But 6-7 on my anytime touchdown score. So I will take that. All right. And so in this game, I also like J.K. Dobbins as my anytime touchdown scorer there. You find J.K. to get into the end zone.
Harvey's starting to come on, though. He's just starting to get a little more play in that offense.
Yeah, but
just a little bit.
It's just a little Cowboys, though, too. I mean, but I did have him like looped in one of my parlays that I had. That was a Cowboy Bronco specific game. Yeah, I just lost out on Dak.
Yeah, Dak just couldn't get it done.
No touchdowns when I needed him to throw 2. So. All right, next up we got the Chargers and the Titans. So the Chargers got a bounce back game last week.
They did.
That's where I hit a parlay on Thursday night to get, in that game. So
I expected this spread to be a little higher. I mean, I get it. It is in Tennessee, but man, what have they done to deserve this?
Well, if it wasn't, so you got to think you get 3 points for being at home. So if it had been in Los Angeles, it would have been 11.5.
Okay.
So I mean, 8.5 is still a big spread for
it's a big spread. I mean, but there's a lot of them this week. They're just all over.
Oh yeah, this week there's been huge spreads. I mean, this has been one of those. It's like shit. I would almost stay away from spreads. This week
just
for sure.
With money lines.
Yeah, just got to go money line with a lot of these games. But yes, Chargers are 8.5-point favorites on the road in Tennessee. I give me the Chargers to cover that 8.5 though, just because Tennessee hasn't shown me any confidence or any faith whatsoever that they're going to cover. Have any fight within them? The one game they won, they shouldn't have won against Arizona. They shouldn't have won that game. And then I like the under at 43.5 on this one.
I like the under as well, and Chargers to win.
All right, and then give me Keenan Allen as my anytime touchdown scorer in this game. Keenan Allen finds his way into the end zone there, just because I see a lot of dink and dunk passing that make his way.
I'd probably go 2+ touchdowns on Herbert in that one.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so next up we got the Bears at the Bengals. So the Bears had a rough loss, like we mentioned earlier, against the Ravens last week. Bengals with a rough loss against the Jets. Both teams need to stay in playoff contention, need to win here big time this week.
Yeah, that was unfortunate for the Bengals because they really could have kept themselves in the conversation. Yes. And I mean, they still can. They can run off some victories here.
They're still in it. I mean,
they're susceptible right now because the Flacco's questionable for this week. And if
Is he questionable now?
He's questionable. And if they got to turn back to Browning, I mean, I totally expect Chicago to win this game.
Yeah, I had not heard that at all. But, and Chicago, with that even being said, is still 3-point favorite.
Yeah, so
that's probably that even more so is indicative of why that line is the way it is with the Bears being on the road.
I actually like the Bears to win this game.
You like the Bears to win this one?
Yeah, I like the Bears to win this one. Cover that 3 points and give me the over.
So last week
actually give me the under, and especially because this is high, 51.5. If Browning starts, which it's looking like he might, it's definitely under time because they're not going to score shit.
So I'm going to stick with my guns on this one just because last week I changed the game during the show with the 49ers and Texans, and they burnt me on this one. So I'm going to stick with my guns and what I felt before this game. I think the Bengals will pull this one off at home. They have to get this win here to stay pace. I mean, they have to stay pace in the division. And I like the over at 50.5 points.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the over at 50.5
give me the
points.
over. Give me the Bears to win.
And then give me Jamar Chase as my anytime touchdown score for this one. All right, so next up we got the Colts, the red-hot Colts at the Steelers here. Steelers need to win desperately. They have not looked good at home. I think 2 of their 3 losses have been at home. And the
defense is just not good.
Yeah, the defense is not good at all. And the Colts offense, I mean, it's tough to stop. I mean,
who are you going to stop?
I mean, you can't. I mean, you got Jonathan Taylor, who's got 15 touchdowns. The rushing game has been on point.
Pittman, he's coming in number 7 overall fantasy wide receiver.
Alec Pierce,
and then you've got Tyler Warren.
You got Tyler Warren.
Josh Downs came back, and he looked really good last week.
They're going to be tough to deal with.
And then you got Jones, who can run it anytime he wants.
Right now this offense is clicking on all cylinders. So I like the Colts to go into Pittsburgh and get this victory here. Maybe the Pittsburgh Steelers go to back to 500. Yes. get the Ravens back in position there. They're where they're in still striking range. You get them motivated to keep going. So I like the Colts to win this game, cover the 3 because they're three-point favorites. Yeah, so I like them to get that. But give me the under at 50.5.
You like the under at 50.5?
I like the under at 50. It's a lot of points right there. I can see them get close to it. If I wouldn't be surprised if the over hit, but I like the under just maybe kind of being in the game that gets a little mucked up.
Okay,
a little bit.
I could see it getting mucked up, but I like the over in this one. 50.5 seems a little. I mean, just the Colts could put up. We've seen them do it.
Oh yeah, I mean they put up. They're averaging 33 points a game.
Yeah, they're the high scoring team.
Yeah, they're averaging 33 points a game easily. So I can see the over hit very easily on that one. And then give me Tyler Warren as my anytime touchdown score.
I like
just
that
because they've been getting burned. I mean, honestly, Jonathan Taylor's the safest call as far as the touchdown score right now for the Colts. I mean, because he's on pace right now to score 28 touchdowns,
4 3-touchdown games.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I mean, he's on the roll. But I mean, I like Tyler Warren to find the end zone right there because the tight ends have actually been lighting the Steelers up all season. All right, next up we got the 49ers at the Giants. The Giants had like big loss last week with Cam Scatterby getting hurt.
Oh, I seen the picture and I was like, oh god, that's gross.
Comes out as even worse than what they even thought. I mean, it turns out it was also not only a dislocated ankle, but a fractured fibula.
Oh, I didn't heard that one.
I mean, it was actually a lot worse than what they anticipated. They're hoping he's back in time for training camp next week, so we'll see you next season, Scatterboo.
You got to think the 49ers are hoping the Mac Jones experiment's over, and the guy they just paid $50 million to a year is going to come back and play this.
Yeah, week. I mean, at this point with them losing the game last week, I would think they would put Purdy back in and kind of see, all right, this is time to get him back in.
He's still showing up as questionable, but Mike Shannon said he could have played last week.
Right. So with him saying that, I mean, I think for me, I'd be surprised, I'd be shocked,
right,
if as a betting man that you don't see him in the lineup there. So 2.5-point favorites going into New York. Who do you like, Bobby?
I just have to, with the superior coaching from Mike Shannon, I think they can game plan themselves to a win against the Giants. Even though the Giants defense is pretty good, Salah can probably come up with something with to fool Jackson Dart a little bit, and for San Francisco to pick up the win. Especially
because that offense has been band-aided, all the way around. So, I mean, I'm with you in total agreement there.
And now, if Purdy comes back this week, that means you've got Christian McCaffrey, Jawan Jennings, even though, what's his name still is not coming back.
Ricky Pearsall?
No, Ayuk and Pearsall haven't come back yet, but Jawan Jennings is back, and he's starting to pick it up in the last few games, so... Yeah, give me San Francisco win, but I like the under 48.5.
We're in total agreement right there. Give me Christian McCaffrey as my anytime touchdown score. So we're in total agreement there. So we got a lot of it. It's probably the most agreement we've been in this week. So we'll see what happens. All right, next up we got the Vikings at the Lions. So Lions are coming off their bye last week, right?
Carson Wentz is done for the season.
Yeah, Wentz is done for the
shoulder blown up.
So it's either J.J. McCarthy or they got a backup quarterback.
Was it Bowler or something like that?
Or something, or whatever. I don't know. I mean, but some people are making some Brock Purdy comparisons because he's a University of Minnesota quarterback. Okay. And he actually was like a good quarterback, a solid quarterback for the University of Minnesota, has a lot of starts under his belt. But I think J.J. McCarthy's going to be the one to get in behind center there.
As he should, though.
I mean, because that ankle has to be better now because he avoided a hit last week where he ended up jumping over whoever came on the sideline and landed and was able to give a first down because it was one of their teammates.
But this is against Detroit, and I just see Detroit boat racing this one.
Well, so for me, they're 8.5. The Vikings are 8.5-point dogs. Mm-hmm. I like the Vikings to cover this.
Okay.
Just defensively wise, they've seen enough of Detroit's offense. They know their play. I mean, they know their systems.
Yeah, they
know
know
plays. But I think the Lions will still win this game, and I like the over at 48.5.
Yeah, I will take the over, but I like the Lions to cover.
You like the Lions to cover that? And then give me David Montgomery to get in the end zone. He hasn't been in the end zone the last couple weeks.
No, he needs to pick it up.
I mean, and as far as getting in the end zone and getting touchdowns, I think they're going to probably pound that rock to him a little bit. Because when they get down to the goal line, I mean, they're going to have to do some heavy hitting because the Vikings defense is tough.
Yeah, the Vikings defense is tough.
The Vikings defense is tough. So, all right, next up we got the Saints at the Rams. Rams coming off a bye. The Saints looking like, another one of these huge-ass spreads again.
And they're starting their new their rookie guy.
Yeah, Tyler Shuck. Tyler Shuck. So, I mean, we will see what happens there. I mean, I know they got a lot of their receivers are on the trading block right now. So we'll see as far as if they make it past this weekend, still being New Orleans Saints. They're 14.5. The Saints are 14.5-point dogs going into Los Angeles. Who do you like in this one?
I expect the Rams to cover this one, no problem. That defense is legit, and with that rookie quarterback back there, I'm probably just going to eat him alive.
They probably will, honestly. But for me, I'm looking at it. This is an NFL game. It's a rookie quarterback. It's an unknown first start.
I mean, yeah, he could come out and Kurt Warner that.
I can see a backdoor cover on this one.
Okay, backdoor cover.
Yeah, I can see it back because with it being 14.5, even if it was 13, 14, I might go ahead and say, you know what, Rams, get this 14.5.
I've got 14.
Yeah, I got 14.5. So with that hook on it, I'm going for the
going with it.
Yeah, I'm going with the backdoor cover because I can see them maybe pulling
14.
Yeah, exactly. And then the Rams obviously to win the game. I like the over at 43.5. I just think that's a little low for the over-under on this game right here because the Rams could damn near do that themselves.
Yeah, they could. I actually going to take the under in this one.
Okay.
I like the under in this one. 43.5 because, like I just said, 28-14. I mean, that covers your spread, but it still hits that under.
Right, exactly. All right, and then I like Kyron Williams here. That'd be my anytime touchdown score for this game. All right, next up we got the Jaguars at the Raiders. This is probably
the dog of the week.
Yeah, this is definitely probably the ugliest game of the week that we're going to see. But watch it rest around and be one of the most exciting games possibly. We'll see. But the Jaguars right now coming off of their bye. The Raiders also, too, coming off a bye last week, too, as well. I like the Jaguars going on the road.
Yeah, they can go down there.
They're 3-point favorites right now. I mean, honestly, how much of a home advantage is Vegas?
No,
it's not really. I mean, it's a tourist destination. You don't have a lot of homegrown fans there. It's a short trip for all your people that were Oakland/Los Angeles Raiders fans to go and make their way over there. But, I mean, I don't see a lot of excitement coming out of Oakland, right? I mean, or Las Vegas right now.
I like the under in this one, though.
Yeah, I went on the under right here, but I like the Jaguars to win this.
Yep, Jaguars win this one. Give me the under, and Jaguars cover that 3.
And they give me Travis Etienne to be my anytime touchdown scorer in that game. So
come on. We need Travis Hunter to keep it up.
Oh, yeah, definitely need him to keep that rolling. All right, and then next up, so we got the Chiefs at the Bills. This is going to be probably, obviously, the game of the week
for sure.
This is game of the week for sure. I mean, this is a big heavyweight matchup everybody loves to see. This is where usually Josh Allen actually owns the Chiefs during the regular season.
Yes, and that's the funny thing, too, right now, because you see Bills are home dogs.
Yeah,
I guess they're really fired up about Chiefs right now that everybody's back.
Chiefs look tough with everybody being back. I mean, Washington actually had a pretty impressive performance last week.
In the first half, they did.
I mean, the first half they did. They just couldn't get anything going with Mariota at quarterback. I mean, like Marcus Mariota, he's going to do some things to show some positivity out of it. But at the end of the day, he's going to be Marcus Mariota. He's going to be Marcus Mariota. So who do you like in this one, Bobby?
I actually like the Bills to hold serve at home here. Obviously, give me the 1.5 points. And give me the under. They have typically played tight, low-scoring games.
I'm with the under on this game right here, but I give me the Chiefs. The Chiefs right now.
Chiefs go up Buffalo and win it?
I mean, they just look tough right now, man. Like with all the pieces they got in place, they had the running game.
The Chiefs are not good on the road so far this year.
They're not, but right now, being at full strength right now, the way they're using Rashee Rice, I mean, Xavier Worthy.
He's killing it right now.
It's opening things up for Kelsey. You can see how much it's opened the field up for Kelsey as well, too. The running game kind of got going a little bit last week with Kareem Hunt's getting involved a little bit more. Pacheco escaped a potential serious injury.
He's still probably going to be out for a couple of weeks, though.
Yeah, but either way, he's not gone.
He didn't get a PCL or anything.
No, and then they got that rookie, Smith.
Yes.
Yeah, they got him down there too as well. So. I like Rashee Rice to be my anytime touchdown scorer.
He's come back and scored 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, already? I mean they're pumping and feeding him the ball like crazy. I mean they're showing him, hey, this was our missing piece last year. Well, we would have kicked a lot of you guys' asses if we had him last year. So Rashee Rice is my anytime touchdown scorer, and the Chiefs pulling that one off in Buffalo. All right, next up we got the Seahawks at the Commanders. Commanders are still going to be, I think, without Jaden Daniels this week as well. They're kind of erring on the side of caution.
Well, I mean, the coach said it's possible, but I'd seriously doubt it.
He's been ruled out.
Yeah.
Has he been ruled out?
They're going to err on the side of caution because that hamstring injury, he already had a knee injury. Then you get a hamstring. You're just playing with fire.
Yeah, you don't want another Robert Griffin.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want is another Robert Griffin III, where you put him in too soon and all you know then you wreck his whole
career's done.
Yeah, exactly. So I like the Seahawks actually to go into Washington and cover it. I got them at 3.5. So
I've got 3.
Yeah, I like that. With that 3.5, I still like them to cover that. Obviously, the Seahawks to win. I like the under at 46.5 too.
We agree all the way around on that one.
Oh man, that's a lot of them this week.
That is a lot of them. There's only been 4 things we've disagreed on.
Yeah, that's a lot of them. All right, then the last one here, we got the Monday night slate of the Cardinals and the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cardinals and the Cowboys here. This should be interesting here. Who do you like, Bobby?
I don't know, man. I was tossing this one around.
I did too.
Because Kyler Murray is coming back for Arizona. But we've seen that they're actually not as good a team as they can be with Jacoby Brissett. Right. Which, I mean, that's more indicative on Kyler Murray, I guess, and just his overall stature. I'd blame it on his stature. He's just too short.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
He's a good football player. Like,
it's just, I mean, the NFL, you got,
you just got to be better than good.
You got mountain of men out there,
Oh, I do like the over in this one for sure. 54.5. I'm going to say Cowboys win this game. Will I be surprised if they blow it? No, not at all. But yeah, give them Cowboys to cover that too, win at home, but over 54.5 because I mean, there's no defense going to be played in this game.
Yeah, man, I'm with you on that. I'm pretty much 110% outside of, like, I got it at 2.5. I like the Cowboys to cover that. But I got it at 53.5 for the over/under. I'm taking the under.
I'm taking the under on that.
Yeah,
one? Okay.
I mean, I just I can see possibly a slow start in the first half, maybe a little bit, just kind of getting things going, them filling things out back and forth. Because I can see the Cowboys trying to run the ball a lot more there and kind of get things going there. And the last game, I also like Jackson Smith and Jigba is my anytime touchdown score. I mean, he's just been lights out. And this game, I like Marvin Harrison Jr. is my anytime touchdown score for this game here. I just see him right now. The Cowboys' defensive struggles. You got Trayvon Diggs is out. You got that Khalif Elam that they got.
And I would have to go like Javonte Williams. He's just having because he scored your only 2 touchdowns last week.
Oh yeah, I mean he's been solid getting in there. But I'm going Marvin Harrison Jr.
Right, Marvin Harrison Jr.
I can see that on a Monday night, him having a nice breakout performance against the Cowboys because their secondary is shit. I mean,
it's not good. It is not good.
So that covers a Week 9 slate there. Who do you got for any parlay picks here, buddy?
All right, I've got James Cook, anytime touchdown, Rashee Rice, anytime touchdown, and CeeDee Lamb, and why won't it go up? And George Kittle. So that's going off at plus 1454.
Nice. I mean, those are got high probability.
Yeah, I mean they're all high probability. Kittle's probably Kittle's actually the one that's plus 140. So. Mm-hmm.
All right. So for me, I'm going to give you the Thursday night game. I haven't touched anything on the weekend yet. So give me Lamar Jackson, anytime touchdown score. Also, alternate pass and rushing yards for Lamar Jackson, 250 yards. Oh, yeah. Ollie Gordon, 17.5 yards over on his rushing total right there. They're getting him more involved with the rushing game a little bit. Mark Andrews at 27.5 yards over on his receiving. That plays out at plus 1203.
Really?
Plus 12, plus 1203. So
that's what I'm only relying on one touchdown.
Yep, one touchdown. Yep, Lamar Jackson, get your ass in that fucking end zone, baby. All right, so we got Director Dave's dumbass pick this week.
Ravens on the money line. Henry anytime touchdown. Waddle anytime touchdown. That's just because he traded for him. Henry 2 touchdowns.
That's plus 7.
That's and then Isaiah Likely anytime touchdown plus 34.22.
Woo!
Wow.
That's a big difference from just adding
Likely. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see what Likely does. I don't know how many touches he's been getting, but I mean Lamar Jackson's been back this week, so I mean anything can happen.
Andrews is not really having that great of a season. So what is going on with Likely? Is it like they're just not giving him the routes?
Well, I don't know. I mean, right now this first early season.
Cooper Rush was in there for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so. I mean, you got this first early season Ravens team was just kind of like, okay, they were all over the place. I mean, now we kind of see.
Because I expected Likely to break out this year, big time.
Going forward, like the rest of the season, I think they're going to make something happen where it's going to be a little bit different story rest of the way through. Because, I mean, the Ravens they know this is playoff time for them right now.
Yeah, they have to win.
Yeah, this is playoff time for right now. They've already came off their bye. They got to retool some things. So, all right, let's see. Let's ride.
All right, let's go, brother.
All right, so that's it for us this week. Make sure you add to the like and comment section. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Shout out to Director Dave for keeping us up on the 1s and 2s. Shout out for True on the Track. Bless us with those beats. I'm Jason Smoke.
I'm Bobby Light.
See you next week.
Peace.